Here are my favorite pickups of 2022 so far. The Air Trainer 1 Photon Gray. If you haven't picked up any of the Trainer 1s this year, 100% perfect to the original shape, original comfort. I really enjoy this colorway as it has the yellowed midsole, which gives it that vintage feel. I haven't picked up any of the other colorways as of yet. I'm kind of on a budget this year, so I've picked up certain shoes that I really want. Hopefully eventually I'll get a new pair of the Chlorophyll, as mine are they're kind of getting a little old and I wouldn't mind a new pair. But as of right now, the Photon Dust is perfect. Number 2, the Air Jordan 12 Black White. I think I bought this year, I can't remember, or I bought it during the COVID lockdown. But the Air Jordan 12 with that original shape, that original mudguard coming up the side, perfectly cut. Yes, it does have cheap leather compared to the original, but in my mind, if it looks exactly like it did in 1997, Nike/Jordan brand, you did a great job. The Air Max White Persian Violet. The greatest Air Max besides the Air Max 180 in my opinion, the Air Max BW, which is by some very underrated Air Max. This colorway originally released in 1991 and was a woman's version, I believe, and now we've got it in the men's. And this shape and everything about this 2022 version. The only thing there's not really a complaint, but the only thing that's weird is this little lip around the air bubble. But the Air Max BW White Persian Violet is an awesome pickup for me and one of my favorites of 2022. The Nike Air Persian Violet Air Max BW Black. No comments on this. It's perfect and exactly how I wished it would be when they brought it back with that original packaging, the arch supports. The shape is back to its original shape, and if you watched my previous videos from a while back, the fat Air Max tongue is perfect compared to the original and the early releases in the early retro releases in the early 2000s. One of my favorite Air Max BWs, the Marina Jade Air Max BW, originally released again in 1991, and Nike did a great job on this retro release. I have no complaints. Perfect job, Nike. Keep up the great work on bringing these classics back for us to enjoy. I have to say my second favorite release of 2022 that is still probably available on the shelf right now, it is the Air Jordan 11 Low Playoff. I'm going to say I've worn these the most out of almost all these shoes that I'm showing you, as the comfort is perfect. The shoe shape is perfect. Yes, there's a little complaint on how squared the toe is, but you know what? We can't get everything we want. I think these are a perfect retro of a very underrated Air Jordan 11, worn by Michael Jordan in the 1996 playoffs, and he only wore it for, I think, a handful of games. And my number one favorite release so far for the year 2022 is the Air Bow Turf. Why this was released, I have no idea. This is one of those shoes where, like, why the heck did they release these? But it is pretty cool because this is one shoe that I thought I would never have again, as I sold it a long time ago. But this shoe is great, and 1-to-1 copy of the original Air Bow Turf. The only difference I can see is the bow nose insole and the number 34 on the back of the other one. And that is my favorite releases so far for 2022. Now, there is a few other shoes on the radar. Right at the moment, I can't afford it, so I'm kind of waiting in the back burner. But the Air Jordan 3 Fire Red, it looks like there's an abundance that were made. That will be one I'll be picking up soon. The Air Penny 1 home colorway, the white on white with the blue. There is a couple stores up here in Canada that still have my size. Kind of waiting on that. And which I'm not really waiting on, but I haven't really bought it yet, is the Air Huarache resin. And if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that the Huarache resin is my favorite Huarache. And I am going to order that as soon as I can. That'll be the first out of the 3. And I hope you enjoy my content. If you have any questions, if you have anything you want to see out of the collection that you see behind me or anything you see in my videos, let me know. I'd like to give a shout out to all the people who have commented on my content. I really take the comments to heart, and I really enjoy answering the questions or what you guys want to talk about. And remember to give me a follow on Instagram at Forsyth23. You can DM me there on anything you want to talk about. Before you leave, why don't you hit that like button, maybe give me a subscribe, and let me know what you think. And thanks again. Peace.